What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 fragrances that are safe to wear to the office. Um, I've been somewhat a little self-conscious of what I wear to work recently, just because there's a pretty big open environment as well as my office and the offices around me. So I kind of have to wear something that's suitable for both, something that's, it's enough to the point that you're out and about in the open area and you can still pretty much smell yourself, but it's not too much for when you're in the office. I got these 5 fragrances. First, some of these are kind of for fall. More like one of these is maybe 2 of them. You can kind of say it's for this type of weather, the colder weather. But the other ones are also just, you can wear them any time of the year. I'll start off with one that I told you guys I was very disappointed in, but I wear it. I'm sorry, guys. I do wear it. It's Renaissance. So my girlfriend loves Renaissance, which is why I kept it. She told me not to sell it. Broke her neck when I sprayed this on. When I was giving this a wearing, I don't remember where we were going, but I kind of just had it here because I was ready to sell it. I already posted it up on Facebook and I was ready to sell it. And surprisingly, it's a very hard fragrance to sell. So not that many people, I guess, are interested in Renaissance. But I couldn't sell it. I was willing to lose money on just moving it to get something else. Just decided to wear it, walked by her, broke her neck, right? So she was like, I don't know what you have on, but you smell really good. And to hear that from her is very rare. So it was like, I can't sell it anymore, and I kept it. I'm starting to enjoy the profile a little bit more, but I still think it's kind of boring. So that's kind of like, yeah, it's a Zerja fragrance, but I do wear it a lot to work just because I don't cherish it as much, or it's not like a gem to me like Naxos is, so I can kind of just spray it. It is really sometimes annoying if I spray a little bit too much. I kind of keep this one at 3 sprays. I don't want to keep smelling myself. But yeah, that's the number 1 on this list. I probably spent way too much time talking about this one. Next is one I've been wearing a lot since I've received it, actually. It's Prolom Intense. So Prolom Intense, it's a Prolom is a really good office fragrance. Intense, it's like Dior Intense mixed with Prolom. And it kind of just makes a really nice, office fragrance that's a little bit more interesting than Prolom. I do really enjoy Prolom. This pretty much turns into Prolom after a little bit, but it still has the character of the opening smelling somewhat like Dior Intense mixed with Prolom. So that's going to be number 2, Prolom Intense. At the number 3 spot, this one has a pretty big dent on it, actually. It's one of those dumb reaches for me. Enjoying Dior Cologne. This is like the next step up. It's Original Vetiver by Creed. I'm not a big fan of vetiver. The name of this fragrance is Original Vetiver, but it does not. It's a really clean smelling fragrance. Don't think about Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford. I'll actually go ahead and spray this. But it's like a little bit of opening is like a little bit of grass. Not really though. I'm not gonna say it's like the same as Green Irish Tweed. It's a really clean scent. It actually impressed me. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy this fragrance when I bought it. I thought it was gonna be, I'll try it and I'll probably end up selling it real quick. But it actually became one of my most worn creeds. So in between Aventus Cologne, like my most worn creeds are definitely Aventus. That's number 1. I'm like on 4 bottles already. Creed Viking, I'm on my second or third bottle. Third might have to be this one, yeah. Third actually is going to be Original Better. If it's not Silver Mountain Water, but I can't see the level on Silver Mountain Water. I know this one for a fact is probably at the number 3 spot. Then it's probably like Aventus Cologne. But I do reach for this one a lot. Really happy to have it. So, really safe to wear in an office. Really clean. You're not going to offend anybody. You're just going to smell really clean, very fresh. So, at the number 2 spot, this is also one that could be in the season, but I think you could still wear this one out year round as long as you are careful with your sprays. It's going to be L'Homme Ideal Extreme. So you can't really see the dent on it so far, but I've given it a few wearings. I'm not sure if it's the almond note, but there's just something about it that's really good. If you guys have watched my videos before, I did have the EDT, I did have L'Intense, and I do have this one. This was my favorite one. Out of the 3, I have smelled Eau de Parfum, but L'Homme Ideal Extreme is one of those that definitely sticks out. I should have gotten a bigger bottle. I don't know. Well, I got this one for a good price, so when I run out of this one, I'll get the big bottle. Or if I hear it's going to be discontinued or something, I'll get the big bottle. But yeah, it's even one of those that my girlfriend really likes. So she's actually complimented me most of the time when I wear this fragrance, which, like I said, it doesn't happen too often with her. So when I do find something that we both really enjoy, it's even better. Like Renaissance, she mostly enjoys. I don't. I think it's okay. But L'Homme Ideal Extreme, I do really think it's a really good fragrance, and she also thinks it's a really good fragrance. So that works out for the best of us, for the both of us. And lastly, it's going to be Dior Sport. So you could go Dior Cologne. And before I start talking about Dior Sport, Dior Cologne is still my favorite Dior. You could tell the people that do not wear it and just bring it up in videos when they say that Dior Cologne does not last. For me, it's like an 8 to 10 hour fragrance. So they're probably going nose blind, but I've seen in multiple videos different content creators saying that Dior Cologne will give you like, it's like putting lemonade on yourself and it doesn't last at all. You could tell if they're saying that they just don't wear the fragrance. It being my favorite Dior fragrance, I wear it often. That's why I'm telling you this, and hopefully you share my opinion. If you try it out, you'll see it actually lasts a very long time compared to what they say in these review videos. They probably just don't spend time with the fragrance. They have other things to look at. They just, they're going to repeat the same thing they've been saying since they got the fragrance. So even if they give it 1 or 2 wearings, it is what it is. But I'm here to tell you, I wear it. It lasts 8 to 10 hours. Trust me, bro. Just trust me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Dior Sport. So I actually got rid of Dior 2020. I thought about getting it back, honestly, but Dior Sport has become, well, I guess it's, for me, Dior Cologne, Dior Intense, and then Dior Sport. And then the 4th one would be Dior 2020. But this one's one that you don't realize how good you smell until you smell it on something else. So until you smell it on a shirt, you smell it from when you spray it on yourself. It smells good. There's something about it that's like, it tickles my nose. I don't know what it is. Just, it kind of feels, it makes me feel like I have like water in my nose. Not the smell, just the feeling of smelling it. I'm not sure if it's like the bitterness of whatever it is in here, but that's just what it makes my nose feel like. So Anyways, but when you're actually wearing the fragrance, let's say you don't overspray, minimal sprays. This one does last, I would say, about 8 hours. And again, I spent time with it. Look at the dent. Um, but let's say you take off the shirt you're wearing. If you put that shirt back on, let's say you just had a hoodie on or like a sweater on or a jacket, sprayed it on the clothes, put it back on, and you don't remember what you were wearing that day. That's happened to me with this fragrance, and I'm just like, you can't believe how good it smells in the dry down. You wouldn't even know it's this fragrance. Like, I guess you have to, it's one of those things that you have to smell it out in the air, not smell it up close. But most of us go nose blind to a certain point, so, you're not going to smell what it smells like. But everyone else is smelling that greatness that's coming out of your clothes. So that's at the number 5 spot. Again, one that's not going to offend anybody, safe for the office, and you're going to smell really good. So those are the 5 fragrances I have for you today. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Also, please let me know what your go-to office fragrances are, or your work fragrances if you don't work in an office. But that's all I have for you guys. Have a good one.